This morning, that is May 27, the office of the Naga Students Federation as well as the All Nagaland College Students Union was vandalized in Kohima. Now, the president of Naga Students Federation told reporters in Kohima that he received a call around 3 a.m. when the incident occurred. Now, history has to be considered as to what really happened and what was the reason, as we have been getting reports throughout the weeks and months and years that the Naga Club and the NSF were in a tussle with the property. We spoke to Imchen, who was also present in 1983 with the then NSF president, and he was general secretary, and he gave us an insight as to what happened that time and as to why this is happening. Now, he also said that he completely condemned the whole situation and said that vandalism of the Naga Club building shouldn't have happened, and that the very spot and the humble house that is present there has its own legacy. The building belonged to the whole Naga community, he said, and that they are not claiming ownership of the land, but claiming the ownership of Naga history. He also questioned as to why the vandalism or the demolition happened in the wee hours of the morning. The legacy of Naga Club was revived by the NSF. That's what Imchen stated while speaking to Nagaland News Network.
To put the history straight, it was Naga Club who rightfully handed over to the Nagaland Federation during myself and visually as a president in General Secretary. It is for record. And as a caution money, we have deposited 500 rupees through Mr. Villavor. He was secretary, Naga Club, and there was no president or any other office bearer except him in 1983.
Yes, sir.
And he told us that he is the only lone office bearer. So he holds the office of the Naga Club, and therefore he also said at that point of time that the NSF Nagaland Federation is the rightful inheritor to inherit the legacy of the Naga Club, which we fully agreed with him. It was in Chodabuti in his private residence. And after that, that evening itself, we have given the money to him, and he has given us a receipt. And the next day, visually our president, Mr. Imchen, Ritz, he was a Chagasang.
Yes, sir.
He was a finance secretary.
Okay.
And I remember Mr. Kichi Keni, he was also there. Mr. Ningolo Kromi was there. And Mr. Kibilitu was there. He was the Angkamistan Union president at that time.
Okay.
So 6 of us met Mr. Chagalo, late Chagalo. No?
Yes, sir.
He was a home secretary. And then when we asked him that we have taken the authority from the Naga Club for the occupation of the Naga Club building, because the forest government has already vacated, and therefore the key, we are told that key is with you to open the lock. Then we transferred our materials, office documents. We have requested Mr. Niranjan Singh if he could do charity work for repair and the renovation of the building, inside the building.
Okay.
He was so happy to do it. So next day itself, he sent his workforce, and then he did all the, and then we have requested our cottage firm, which was located nearby. It is a all university complex.
Okay.
There we have approached them. We requested, why not you donate some furniture? So they were very happy. Why not? We loaded one room to all Nagaland College Student Union, and then another room to Nagamata Association.
Okay.
and the remaining was spared for the publication of Oking Times.
Oking Times, yes.
Oking, na?
Yes, yes.
And then we started in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Naga Club, the story of Naga Club in its activities are there in everybody's mind today, even today also in the younger generation,
Yes.
because it has a historic legacy,
Mm-hmm.
starting from, especially from 1929 Islamic Commission representation.
Yes, sir.
So, and then follow this NSC activities and so on and so forth, so many things, no?
Mm.
And at that point of time, 1983, even though NSC was established out there in the Burma, Shillong court, we took it as a betrayal and then surrendered the government.
Okay.
So we totally against the Shillong court thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the political situation at that point of time. And therefore, NSF, we stood against the Shillong court.
Yes.
And also we revived the legacy of the 1951 plebiscite.
Mm-hmm.
The leadership of Mr. Angkami Zabubizo.
Yes, yes.
So this is the history.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, from then onward, after that, we have organized the Naga National Workers' Conference.
Mm-hmm.
And then we allotted one room to Naga National Conference Workers' Conference, no?
Yes, yes.
Naga National Workers' Conference.
Okay.
We allotted one room to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have also formed this Nagaland Conference also. And from there, we organized this Nagahoho.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so many things we have done from that building.
Yes.
And therefore, whoever has done this morning this ventilation of the Naga Club building and then it's a building, they should not have done this way. There are other methods, other means, which is more civilized and then more proper. We are settling things. It is a dispute. But you see, in the 1920s, so Naga Club was the nucleus of Naga nationalist movement. Therefore, this, especially Kohima village people, they were very enthusiastic, and then they have indicated this site for construction of Naga Club building. So Naga Club leaders, they have constructed the office in the present NSF location. Now, during 1950s and up to early 50s, there were a horrible condition in Nagaland.
Yes.
And therefore, NNC or for that matter, Naga nationalist movement were squarely decimated. And at the same time, Naga People Commission was doing the other way around by preparing this 16-point memorandum. All those things, legacies are there, which Nagasu Federation has inherited.
Yes.
So this is a very spot and a very humble house. It has its Naga legacy, heritage, as to say. When you say this Nagasu Federation, whoever may be the office bearer today, it doesn't matter. The institution of the NSF is such a prestigious as well as a historical organization that it has its own allegiance, loyalty of the Naga people. And then it belongs to the whole Naga community. Nagasu Federation office belongs to the whole Naga community. And then we have our history, we have our legacy, we have our contribution, we have our sacrifices. So, for this a small block of them, which was donated by the then land owners.
Yes, sir.
It should not be taken by the present generation who were not born even even at that point of time. Under what wisdom and then the vision they have allowed the site to make the Naga history. The present generation should think and apply their mind in that way. So question of dispute does not arise with the Nagaland Federation. Because we are not claiming about the land. We are not claiming about the ownership of the land. We are claiming about the ownership of the Naga history. So that is main the issue underneath. Therefore, this ventilation of Nagaland Federation building is totally uncalled for, unwarranted, and it should be condemned.
Okay.
Whoever has done it, you should have done it in this way.
Sir,
And why you should do it in the wee hours of the day?
yes.
And it is not. It is a suspicious activities, isn't it? So this morning when I came to learn about it in the social media, there was so much anguish in my mind. So as on the spot office bearer of the Nagaland Federation at that point of time, I thought myself that I am under obligation that I should be there and show my solidarity with the Nagaland Federation in its legacy.
Yes. Why do you think that the Naga Club revived themselves, sir, after so many years?
What motive I do not know, and I don't want to make comment. But the Naga Club was not functioning for about a century, about 40, 50 years.
Yes.
But because of the Nagaland Federation occupying that particular building, Naga Club was revived. The legacy of the Naga Club was revived and made alive. So here also Nagaland Federation contribution is there, isn't it? You should be grateful.
Yes.
Because Nagaland Federation doesn't belong to any individual, no any group of people, but it is a Naga people inheritance. That is why the Nagaland Federation office, the institution, they have earned love and affection and respect of the Naga people in the city.
Okay, sir. I
know even the chief minister or for that matter anybody must have heard of the learning this incident. They should not have done in this way. Properly laid down office, authority, competent authority for necessary litigation or for that matter adjudication. But why they should do in this way?
Yes.
This is suspicious, isn't it?
Yes.
And totally uncalled for.
Yeah.
So the act is condemnable. And I also condemn such acts. This is a suspicious act. So if there is any landowner for that land, plot of land, they should feel proud themselves that their forefather has done a great thing for the Naga people and for the Naga cause. Instead of thinking like that, why they are vandalizing the Nsf institution? This is something criminal.